Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 19 of Let's Play Civilization VI on Deity as Russia. Now, in our last episode, we converted the holy city of Stevang of Ding Dong over here to our religion, and we are trying to defend that. We are also at war with Egypt, but so is Norway and China. So even though Egyptian apostles are out, they can't really enter enemy territory because they will end up getting eaten by enemy militaries. So that's good. This guy is our debater. He is making his way down here. He got distracted for a bit fighting some dum-dums. So what we're doing now is we're trying to get stuff together in a spot here. Alright. We're going to send him down. Alright, there is a way out here. Now what I'm doing here is I'm aware of these missionaries. And I am just trying to make sure that we have a handle on them. I don't really want to do much more offensive actions until I am pretty sure that we're going to be okay in this area. So that is what we are currently working on. So we'll see what happens here. This guy is not doing too great. Yeah, China's trying to reconvert themselves, but Great Cancer is just very strong here. This guy, I've got to send him back to try to get upgraded. Try to get repaired. My gosh, where is our Lavra? Is that it? That's commercial. I don't know. Where's our damn place? Okay, we're going to have to send him like all the way back up here, which is not ideal, but... Oh, wait. We can just send him over here. What am I talking about? You click on him and everything goes red and it's hard to see what's going on, so... Yeah. You go home. We're taking a look around. So, what I think is... The war with Egypt will end at some point, and then we'll be guaranteed a minimum of 10 turns of peace. Oh, we gotta convert Brisbane still. Let's check here. Yeah. All right. So we'll be assured 10 turns of peace, and it's within those 10 turns that we really need to strongly push in there and do what we can. So we want to be in a good position here. Alright, so this guy is out here. I don't know how strong he is. And we're not going to find out until the turn rolls over, I don't think. Let everyone think about this. Okay. So he is on the stronger side, but I would not exactly call him a strong unit. What we're going to do... Yeah, we don't want our guru to be attacked, so we're going to pull him back. We're going to make a defensive position over here. Alright, we'll put him there. If he's foolish enough to step here, I think we got him. But the idea is I want to protect these areas as much as I can. Now this guy can be attacked from 2 sources, but I think he's probably going to live unless he has a debater out there. But I don't see any evidence that he does, so I think he's going to live And then our guru can drop down a heal, especially when this guy gets closer. So we're doing all right there. Let's get the temple up. And yeah, we continue to make religious stuff. All right. Orator, I think, is strong. We don't really care about... Like, Martyr is really good if you're going for tourism victory. But we are not. We did that in our last game. We're going for other things here. All right. What are you going to do? I don't know. Go down here. Work on that tile. Very good. We'll start the conversion process for Brisbane. I think it's not pronounced Brisbane, and I think that actual Australians will cringe if you try to say it that way. Alright, let's keep our eye on this area. Oh, there's always more BS. Alright, you do that. And, yeah, you keep watching this. Alright, how will this go down? That is what we are about to find out. Okay, he is pushing against that guy. And almost killed him, too. So, we do have to worry about some seriously strong hombres over here. Oh, I didn't mean to click on you. That's fine. Let's see. We do have 10 turns left on these alliances, so we do have to be a little bit careful here. And speaking of being careful, we need to get... We have 4 people here. Alright, so I'm going to do... Let's put him in the rear. We'll put him up here. And him here. Okay. Let's gang up on him. I would like to destroy him if I can. Our debater could do it, but he's not in position. The thing is, I wanted to use my heal on the debater, but he's kind of in the way. I kind of messed up the micro here. So we'll push him forward. I still don't think that would be a mistake to do. But yeah, like I thought, he's not going to be disappearing anytime soon. Alright. I'm feeling nervous. I'm going to drop the heal now, even though he's not included. Just because we know there's other units out there. Alright, this guy is the chaplain. He will help heal. This guy has... Our debater actually has a bunch of spreads too, so all around he's a pretty important unit. Alright, we have another guru coming down, so maybe it's not that big of a deal that we didn't spend it. Alright. I think we're turning the tides over here. I'm debating about the idea of sending an apostle out this way. Because I think we are, you know, eventually we are going to run into apostles in that direction too. And we want to be able to keep the momentum going. We don't want to have foolishness happening. Let's build a little farm triangle here. I think that would be quite strong. Alright. This apostle has 6 spreads. Let's get him down here to join the fight. Yeah, he is trying... China is trying to reconvert Beijing, but I don't think he has much of a hope of doing that. Okay, we have another settler. And what we're going to do Since this has a +8, we're going to go straight there. Settle that. And after that, we'll have just one more settler. And then we'll have a complete complement. Guangzhou is actually very powerful as a trade route. You see that? Yeah, boost our science. We will be getting education very soon, so... Yeah, I still have other campuses I want to build. Alright. Let's start working on these tiles that he's already using. We'll use that. Get ourselves a wonder a little bit faster, I hope. Okay, and yeah, we can't attack. All right. We will continue poking around with this guy. I could drop conversion somewhere, but... Alright, let's see what happens here. See if any... Alright, he elects to flee. Of course we'll have an embassy in the capital. It's kind of funny. We're, like, nominally friendly, even though we're having a fight to the death when it comes to religion. Alright, and speaking of which, I wonder if this city is going to be, oh no, it's converting to the other thing. I think it's probably worth sending you over. Anyway, he only has one conversion. This guy only has one conversion. This guy has one. So we're going to kind of strangle him from multiple directions. Our debater's coming. Yeah, I hate to use it on just one. Well, technically, it'll be on both. But yeah, I want the debater to get here to be able to fight him. I think even on holy ground, yeah, he still wins. And also I can drop some of these converts onto this. Alright. But I am also trying to just sneak out, sneak through. Alright, Novgorod. They're going to be stuck at 3 population for quite a while now. So, we could build medieval walls just in case... things get hairy and he tries to attack us. Norway, you know, once the current situation changes. Alright, so we're going to have plenty of food in our city to grow. Continue sending our guru down. No, he has to be pushed ahead. I can't move him there, and I don't want him to fight. So yeah, we are beginning strangulation. I mean, he could move him into the city, but that would be giving up a very precious holy site location to me. So I'm not so sure he wants to do that. Alright, this guy... We'll give him heathen conversion, just because we're kind of like going in this nearby area. Alright. We're going to keep trading with China just because their trade routes are really, really good. It's really helping our science too. I mean, China's science is what? 150. So we need a lot of work there. Let's drop a convert. Great, we've got Brisbane converted. We'll have him poke around on the land here. Yeah, no one really has strong militaries. Her science is not so great, although it's still better than ours. This is the thing with Deity. You're going to be behind on stuff for a very long time until you do a lot of work. All right, let's see what he does. All right, he's electing to attack. Okay. Great, we got the ability to make universities. All right, we're going to move him down. We're going to move him up. There's really only one place for him to move, and that's up here. We're going to have him step here. Have him attack. And will that be enough? I do not know. So I want to risk it. We're going to have him be right there. Can we put him in the water? No. Yeah, we're gonna try to break this little strangulation we have going on here. We need to get further in. Okay, cartography, being able to actually, well, more gold, and also being able to get in the ocean. It's not a insignificant thing. Build armory to get the boost for gunpowder. Well, in theory, we have that planned, but we are working on a wonder there, one we actually kind of want to get. Alright, they're having some sort of problem with probably floods. I don't think they're at war with anyone. Oh no, they're also at war with China. Interesting, I didn't know that. But I don't think China's actually attacking them. I think it actually is the flood. Alright, you come up here. And we have enough for... That's like making apostles. We need to have a muscular offense. Oh, and you can come over here. And, yeah, you've been converted. Very good. Also, didn't we have a... Yeah, I think we're sending him over to Nazca. Wasn't that the goal? All right, let's see what else is in this area. We need to send more missionaries out to here. Let's pressure Newcastle. There's not really a reason to not let him expire. We have converted the majority of Australia, which is very, very strong. But yeah, this whole flank is the less adversarial flank, we'll say. All right, you're going to wait out here. We could move you, but I want to keep you in the picture as much as I can. Where were you going to go? I don't know, but we're putting you into Australia some more, I think. Right, and I wanted this guy to join the effort over here. Great. Well, anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.